Welcome to our discussion on how PEMFs, or pulsed electromagnetic fields, can help you resonate with Mother Earth and back into good health. We're here with Allie, Ochs, and I'm Dr. Deborah Drake, a previous physician in emergency and family medicine and psychiatry for 25 years. And at the height of my career, I wasn't really able to get the perfect results, honestly, that I was looking for. I would find that often people would be having to be medicated for symptoms, but not really getting back to the root cause of what was underlying their demise, their mental stress, their physical illnesses, their disinterest in helping themselves. Because after you're sick long enough, you actually have so much cellular fatigue, you're too tired to do what the doctor says. You're too broke. You don't even have a family support anymore because you've been unemployed because you couldn't get back to the root cause of what injured you in the first place. So we're here talking about ways to stabilize the cellular integrity so that you are resilient, like a football player, full of pads for the tumble of life. You can have electrical pads on yourself called resistance. And resistance is the term in electricity where we use volts equals amps times resistance. The electrons come into the wall, they go into the light bulb and make it burn, but nothing happens until there's a little grounding wire inside that light bulb. So we're going to talk a little bit about pulsed electromagnetic fields and how we can wire ourselves back to the grounding earth and how we can stay healthy. And basically, I want to talk about how many, surprisingly, illnesses across the spectrum of ages and illnesses and severities have been helped with biotechnology such as pulsed electromagnetic waves. Why don't you talk to me about why is this technology going so far past the symptoms and getting back to the root cause? What is happening with so many illnesses improving on this device?
Because foremost, a pulse electromagnetic system works on every cell.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we have 75 trillion cells, and we may have different backgrounds, different skin colors, different hair colors, and people always talk about we are so different when in fact we're not, because you are 75 trillion cells and I happen to be that too. So in many ways, you know, we humans are the same.
We're more similar than different.
That's right.
And there's 97% the same genes in a cob of corn as a human. So many of the enzymes and mechanisms of carrying oxygen and delivering fuel through membranes is similar to all living things.
And, you know, to address a lot of the diseases, actually, I don't even like to talk that much about diseases because we're so disease obsessed in our society. Just like, you know, people talk a lot about genetics. So, I mean, does everybody agree that you know, we are hostages to our genetic makeup? Isn't it much more or equally our environment? Equally. So within our environment, we need pulse electromagnetic fields, we need good food, we need clean water, we need a good environment, and we need to be grounded, although it's very difficult to be grounded if you walk on your floor. I mean, the only way to be grounded is if you are barefoot in the sand. That's the only way you can ground yourself. So with the PEMF system, the reason why it works almost universally for everyone and every disease is because a pulsed electromagnetic field system doesn't care about a disease. It doesn't know diseases. It works on every single cell in the body. And that is why even many people, Deborah, and I've seen this, I've had the biggest critics and doubters, but even those had phenomenal results, you know, because the machine doesn't care what you have. A pulsed electromagnetic field system does not care what's wrong with you.
It just knows what's right with you. Love it.
Touches every
Don't you love that?
cell.
The glass half full instead of half empty.
That's right. And it's about the energy of the cell. As you know, every cell needs the energy to do the job. It's like a machine. Every cell is a machine. It needs energy to perform its job.
A cell is a laser writer that takes a chromosome map and unwinds it and reads the code off of it and produces a manufacturing plant protein from that message. It's our job to be a manufacturing protein plant.
That's right.
And an energy plant. And the mitochondrion of the cell, really, which is this amazing 2-layered thick, 2-cell wall thick kind of furnace, is really, when intact, capable of powerhousing nuclear reactions that split atoms that cause incredible abilities for us to do what humans can only dream of as miracles. You're bringing back people's ability to be miraculous.
Love it.
Wow.
Love it.
Check it out. We've got to talk some more. Hang in there. We're wanting to talk to this woman until we pick her brains.